Yeah, we just had the cars on both sides of the road stop because we were in front of the pedestrian crosswalk. Just mentioning it because it just makes you think about when we were in Ecuador. They were trying to get people to do that. They were trying really hard to do that, and I think they're getting successful at it, especially in Cuenca. Before all that, though, it was pretty treacherous, pretty dangerous, actually. That is a really small plane. So I thought I'd add a little more to that conversation because I have the insight of having been to several different places, and I wanted to say that we weren't actually in the pedestrian walk here in Italy. We were just on the side of the road in front of one, and the traffic stopped. In Panama, their driver's ed instructions or booklet, whatever, it's actually a rule that if a pedestrian is waiting at a crosswalk, you are to stop and let them cross. So they actually have it as a written rule when people go study to get their driver license, which is interesting.
Well, that's why a lot of Panamanians stop for us.
They do, yeah.
Walking, they stop.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
Mm-hmm. An average summer village day on a Thursday. There were several people sitting here in case you think it's always, you know, you get the impression nobody's here.
It was busy just about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Interesting that Cicada. What's interesting is that he's a loner.
Well, maybe he's calling his friends.
And I just love sitting in these parks the way Italy's got it set up with the trees that, the deciduous trees that provide shade. I recall in parks where only a small percentage of the benches are covered with shade, everybody rushes for those benches for the shade. But these benches seem to be all in the shade. That's cool.
I think everybody went home to cook dinner at 12:15. Their big 1 o'clock dinner.
Virgin pizza.
What? Mother, you messed up. What are you talking about? What do you mean I messed up? You messed up.
The side.
You did it.
You did it. Amazing looking stuff.
Is that oil? Coming up.
That'll be oil.
Doing the dough.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to do a...
Oh, don't film me doing this. Look at how ugly that is.
Yeah, but it's gonna look good and thick. It thickens up like this.
You guys eating or you messing or? I think people say things in America, it's slang, it's called jumping down the rabbit hole. They're referring to Alice in Wonderland. And I think they use it in a derogatory way, but when you're a child and you're watching the movie, I think that there was just all these wonderful surprises, but I don't know if I have that right, because my memory might not be serving me. I don't know, I better watch that cartoon again before I start talking.
No,
But that's my rabbit hole right there. This is my rabbit hole, right?
Finish. Well, say it again.
This is my rabbit hole?
Yeah, that's your rabbit.
Could be like a Hansel and Gretel story where Alice wasn't supposed to go down that hole and then she did, and then she had all these amazing Wonderland kind of experiences that made her want to go back home and not jump down a rabbit hole again. Is that what it was? I don't know. There's a guy trying to reconstruct a cartoon from ages ago when he doesn't remember it.
Ship right there looks like it's in the clouds.
Yeah, what's so amazing is that the other week we were walking down the street here and somebody was singing, And then we frequently hear somebody playing, I think it's a clarinet. He plays classical, I think it's Beethoven on his clarinet. Yeah, pretty cool. And mind you, this is just people in their own apartments doing this, and we are not in their apartment. Yeah, we're just either walking down the street or we...
So the clarinet player could be a girl.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know.
No. Yeah, everything on this rack, children's clothes, looks like girls. €3 per piece.
We're
Have
at
different sizes. Well, that's Sammy's size, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Sammy.
What? I don't know if you can see them, but they've got these Christmassy kind of thingies, and it's not even October yet. Nice looking cornetto. I'm gonna sneak a sip here. Oh, I'm gonna get caught.
Ice cream in Ecuador. Yeah, me.
Better.
It's creamier.
I don't think I've ever seen this flavor in Ecuador, but it's this one. Okay, we got more down here.
Oh, yum.
Oh my gosh. In my previous life, I was a Capuchin monk. I actually studied all those religious monks back in the day, in the Dark Ages, Middle Ages. The brightest people were the monks during the Dark Ages, because they were life hackers. They were piffies. Honestly, they were. If you do the research, these monks, I'm telling you, they aquafarmed, literally aquafarmed, right? Mm-hmm. So they had a religious freedom. They worshiped God in their own way, which is just fantastic. And so they were super self-sufficient, aquafarmed their fish, grew their own vegetables, and were free people. Yeah, they were piffies, man. Looks like our view's blocked. So just saying though, I see people that would like to do this, and there's people that think they need to go abroad in order to have a better life. It's not necessary, but if you have a yearning to travel, which a lot of people do, then you can make that happen too. Should we make a video about the secret of the off-season? What utter balderdash, huh? By sticking with our channel.